Hello everyone, welcome to my thoughts on everything we know about Warmind, including the reveal stream. I will touch on that, and then some of the exotics that we're getting that have been revealed, and a few other things involving Warmind, and how I plan on dealing with Warmind. Hopefully this video doesn't end up too long, but I'll be touching on a few subjects. If there are some I don't remember, you can check my video on the reveal stream, or yeah, when I stream the reveal stream and post it on YouTube, you can check that out for things that I might have missed. But yeah, also while in the background, also while I'm explaining some things in the background, I'll be playing some mayhem. All right, the first thing I want to talk about and give my thoughts on is how they're doing the leveling. I've been wanting to talk about this for quite a while. I think it's pretty exciting, and I think it's going to help out quite a bit, because the problem with Curse of Osiris was that everybody rushed and it was too easy and everything was too quick to get to max level, and max level didn't mean anything. Now with the way they're doing things, they plan on increasing the light level from 335 to 385 with mods, and now even with the new PvE thing with escalation protocol on Mars, from what everybody has been saying, they're speculating that it's gonna go up in level per round, which is pretty good. That means its power level is actually gonna mean something, and there's also stuff to grind for, which is like the Ichlios weapons or whatever, Ichlos weapons, and that's pretty exciting. I'm glad that we'll actually feel the power increase, and it's actually going to start meaning stuff. Now, I don't know if, well, we'll have to see if it's worth getting to 385, mainly because if there's nothing to really grind for, if there's no true reason to come back every single week and, you know, work with your clan, work with your fire team to try and get 385, if there's no reason to progress that much, then there really isn't, like, incentive, which I'm hoping there is, because they seem pretty confident with the 385 thing. So that's all I'm saying. I'm really hoping that that comes out quite well. Okay, next is the Crucible rankings. For those that don't know, Crucible ranks are Valor and Glory. Valor is for the quick play playlist, and Glory is for competitive. They have the same amount of ranks, except the point limit is different for each. For Valor, the point limit is 2,000, and for Glory, the point limit is 5,500, I think. The ranks are Guardian, Heroic, Fabled, Mythic, and Legend. I don't know if I'm missing one, I might be. But anyway, that's beside the point. Also, for those that don't know, we are getting a new weapon for those that make it to Fabled. And I think that's pretty exciting. That just shows that not everybody's gonna get it, and that's good, because, you know, not everybody needs to get everything, because if it makes everything accessible, then people are gonna complain that, you know, it's too easy or whatever, all that stuff, and then it just starts to make the game not fun. I'm just glad that there's something to work for, at least in PvP. And of course everybody's gonna be sweaty and everything anyway. I think it's a good idea. Now, if only they had something like that for PvE, that'd be even more incredible. But yeah, I think it's an amazing idea, and I can't wait to see what the other weapons are going to be like. I don't have any footage from the event summit, mainly because, you know, I'm not that big of a YouTuber or a streamer, so I don't have that much influence, and I wasn't really called out. since, you know, I really don't have a presence until, like, hopefully warmind. But yeah, so I can't really show, but looking pretty exciting. Okay, next I would like to talk about the exotics. People have been making videos on the exotics that we're going to be seeing in the DLC. I don't have any footage of that, but some of the stuff looks really cool. I'm glad, although some people may not really like the fact that they're bringing back old exotics, I'm glad they're bringing back some of them. Although I'm not really impressed with Apotheosis Veil or whatever it's called, bringing them back for the Warlocks, because I didn't think it was all that good. I think there were better choices. But the Armamentarium is looking good for Titans, and it slipped my mind for what they have for Hunters. But yeah, I'm kinda glad they brought back some of the old exotics, contrary to what people actually want or believe we should have. Mainly because they're bringing back the Cerus Regime, and Cerus Regime was my favorite gun before, you know, the other great ones back in Destiny 1. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. I think I'm going to enjoy it quite a bit. I wonder how they're going to implement it, or that it's just going to be one that drops.
5 minutes.
Yeah, that pretty much covers the exotics. What else did I want to talk about? Alright. Now, there's been a lot of talk about, well, recently there's been a lot of talk about vendor progression. And, like, Vanguard vendor progression. And I really hope that's a thing. Because, like I said, like, it's good that PvP is having their thing. But, you know, PvE kind of needs some incentive as well. Same thing with Prestige mode. There's really no incentive to do Prestige mode because, you know, it's just cosmetics. And that's why my clan, even on stream, that we just don't do Prestige mode because there's really no point other than just to do it, and even then we still haven't done it. So that just shows that, like, it's really not worth it. But I'm looking forward to the new raid layer. I think it's going to be interesting. I'm really hoping that we actually end up fighting Callus. I think it's going to be pretty good. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh right, if you're hoping that, or if you're wondering and hoping that this is like, you know, the one that fixes Destiny 2, it's not. Because, like, it doesn't fix all the problems. It's more of a push in the right direction, if you know what I mean. Like, because there's still problems with, you know, the stats on armor, how they're not really influential and you can just wear anything you want. There's nothing like really really geared toward each activity that you're doing. Like for raids, I wish the raid armor would have more, you know, more of a reason to get, other than just for collection purposes. Yeah, I just wish there was more of a reason to grind for them, you know? And then the same for the weapons. Like, back in Destiny 1, the weapons were more more worth it, I guess. Like, they helped more in the they helped more in the raid and everything. Like, you could actually tell it was from the raid. I think that's pretty sick. I hope they implement more of that, like, in the future, especially for, let's say, September. But yeah. I had something I wanted to say, but I forgot at this moment. Oh yeah, so they talked about 6v6 and how it's only going to be control from here on out, like for Iron Banner. I think that's alright. I kind of would like to see Clash 6v6. I think that'd be pretty interesting. But then I also want to see like other modes as well. Like if we have a Rift coming back or something like that, I think that'd be pretty cool. But I guess we'll just have to wait for that. Um, the story. I think the story is going to be very interesting because I find Anna Bray pretty cool from what we've seen. Um, I think it's going to be pretty exciting. I really like the history behind the warminds, or the lore from My Name is Bife, and I think that's going to be really interesting. I also think it's going to be really interesting for all of you to see, and I hope you all enjoy it. One last thing I really wanted to touch on was the weapons. I don't have images of the weapons, nor do I have exact descriptions or exact names, but I know what they are. The shotgun specifically, I think is amazing. Well, the one, okay, let me clarify. I'm talking about the weapons you get from Escalation Protocol. If you want like exact details on everything, you can check out Hamish's video, Mesa Sean's video, My Name is Bife's video, and all that, and many others. But I will be talking about the weapons that I like, although I don't have exact descriptions. Once again, I will talk about what I know about them from what I've seen. So the shotgun first from on my list, mainly because you don't have to kill them, but if you melee them, it increases the damage of each shotgun bullet. I think that's incredible because this shows that it's geared mainly for PvE. Although I'm pretty sure it can be used in PvP as well. You can tell it's geared mainly for PvE because like you don't have to kill the person. If it was kills, I could see it being for PvP maybe, but that's incredible. I want that. Like that's something I want to grind for. And then I know there's a hand cannon that seems pretty interesting, although it's pretty slow firing, so I don't know how I feel about that. Slow firing ones are kind of good now though, so I'll have to see. There was a sniper. I'm really into sniping now, so I really hope that one turns out really well. I like the design as well. I think it's pretty cool. Uh, and then there was a submachine gun. I think the submachine gun is pretty good. I really like the design, and it seems like it plays pretty well. I like the perks, although I can't think of them off the top of my head. And then I know there were others, but I can't think of them right now. How professional of me, right? So unprepared. Yeah, I think the weapons are going to be really interesting. I'm glad to see different types, and even a new archetype coming from the exotic submachine gun. The one that's from Tex Mechanica, the people that made one of the shotguns in Destiny 1. Anyway, yeah, that should be interesting. Pretty excited about that. Also, there has been word on possibly the Sleeper Simulant coming back. If they bring that weapon back, you don't know how happy I would be. I think that weapon is absolutely incredible, and it should be treated as such. Like, if they bring that back, that's also one of the few exotics that I would love to see back, along with Sarah's Dream, of course. But yeah, I would be super excited if they brought back the Sleeper Simulant.
Hunters like you blaze a path for the rest of us.
Oof. Alright, I believe that's all about all the things I wanted to really touch on. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed that. I know it was a bit scattered and all over the place. I should have probably wrote a script, but that's fine. I will be streaming Warmind when it comes out, and I will be uploading everything on Warmind that I find and or see on stream. I will also be uploading my stream. I will be streaming that Tuesday, and then probably throughout the week. I'm also going to develop a set schedule finally on how I want to do things. Oh crap! And with that, I will. Oh no. One more thing. I want to see your thoughts on what you guys think about the Warmind DLC, because like I know how I feel about it, but I want to know what you guys think. So even if you're not excited, feel free to let me know that in the comments as well. And of course, if you are excited, then put that there as well. That being said, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soto Entertainment. Feel free to leave a like,
Are gaining.
and of course, drop a comment. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Oteno so you know when I'm streaming. And with that, I will see you all next time. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Only 5 minutes left. Now make it rain. You're pulling ahead. Keep it that way. The enemy wants vengeance. Deny them. You're getting stronger as you fight. I love it. 3 minutes left. You're breaking them. A victory well executed. Victory!